Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. Yeah. Here comes the, no. Here comes the, oh. Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that. E-double-L, I said so. I keep big bills up in my heart on the dirty like blood. So ain't got no twist in my head, but I'm still dreadful. And I got plenty of bread, so I go to bed full. I'm in it to win it, I'm all in. I might call you my cuz, young blood, but we ain't kin. You think of jumping, man, you best think again. The dirty, I'm the type of man that might go broke for revenge. Had some not so nice friends, kick the door off the hinge. Take the door off your bins, pop four of your friends. Man, please, this shit ain't cynical. Man, on subliminal, I'm physical, financial, and mental to be a general. Hey, the mama claims she want a soldier. Not the type be in the tank, but in that rover. Man, please, I'm in the zone like AIDS full blown. I'm killing it like a blind man reading. I'm feeling it like.
Thank you. It's not quite like I pictured it, but I guess it'll have to do. I can't really complain when I'm about to be enshrined as one of the greatest players in the history of this league. I'd like to think that I might even be the greatest, but I'll leave that up to all of you to decide. I've got plenty of stats and highlights to back that up if you need it, though, so you just let me know, okay? Anyway, like I said, it's pretty amazing to finally be up here after such a long and productive career. I had so many great moments that I'd like to relive, but I know that time is short, so I'll focus on a couple of my biggest takeaways from my time in the NBA. You never know when one of those turning points is going to occur that will change your life forever. I've had a couple of them in my life, but the one that sticks out the most for me right now happened early on in my career. I thought I was a stud right out of the gate. I was young, talented, and full of energy, and I felt like I could compete with anyone in the league. My numbers showed it too, or at least I was led to believe they did. People kept telling me I could be better though, that I was missing out on something, but I just wasn't getting it. So one day after a game where I dropped something like 40 points in a loss, I felt the overwhelming urge to sit down and reevaluate the priorities of my career. I suddenly understood that a few things were going to have to change if I ever wanted to be a winner in this league. I thought about guys like Bill Russell, who fought and sacrificed his entire career, all for the good of the team. He didn't care what his own numbers looked like, as long as the team was winning. And that's what I was missing. It didn't mean I couldn't get my points, but it wasn't until that moment that I finally saw the bigger picture and understood what being part of a team is really all about. From then on, things were just different. And I'm proud to say that I had the opportunity to be an NBA champion, just like so many other great players were before me. In closing, I want you all to know that my drive and competitive fire weren't the only things that made me great. Growing up playing ball with my older brothers pushed me at a young age and made me constantly strive to compete at a higher level. If I didn't have that experience, I might not have pushed myself so hard in the NBA. And that's why I've been more than willing to take care of them for all these years. They put me in a position to succeed, along with my parents. So thanks, guys, from your little bro. Now, Coach, don't think you can get out of here without me saying something about you. I remember mentioning plenty of things to the media in those press conferences back in the day that I'm sure you weren't too happy about. But I hope you know it all came from my deep desire to win, and you were certainly a part of doing that. To all my teammates, you were all witnesses just as much as I was, and hopefully most of you realized it before it was too late. And lastly, of course, thanks to the fans. You drove me to succeed as much as anyone else. And when I held up those trophies, they were for you just as much as they were for me. Thanks to all of you for your support over the years. It's been real. Thank you.